Good morning. Welcome to Torrey, Utah. The reef is still going on down here. San Rafael, Cathedral Reef. So let me tell you something real quick about Torrey, Utah. It's beautiful. Cathedral Reef National Park. And 2 gas stations, 2 burger places. I think there's 2 Mexican restaurants, a few hotels. That's what I'm doing this, I'm gonna say weekend, because every day is Saturday and every night's Saturday night for me. But that's about it. There's nothing else here. Something wrong with the camera. These fucking overlanders. Come on, man, stay in your lane. 36 in a 45. River Ford. To me, this is where it all begins.
In a half mile, turn left.
This is the road. Impassable for most vehicles. That's not me. I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm just gonna mount the camera. Okay, Cathedral Valley Loop. Let me plug in my battery just because. Now you can see right here, it hadn't rained, and you can tell by what I've gone down already in the last day. It hadn't rained in a while. This pretty much got flooded. This would have been impassable for most people, most vehicles. So coming up on the right, I see my first 2 Thanksgiving visitors. If I remember right, this is that little water well, water spring, where the truck's been sunk in the mud for a long time. God damn, I think I've stopped here about 15 times. That's 75 miles an hour. That's what we're made for. Okay. Quarter mile to the Bentonite Hills. These are really good photographically if you're good at digitally manipulating and working the colors.
600 feet. Your destination will be on the right.
All that stuff. But look at the road right here. When it rains, this thing's a sloppy, sticky clay mess. I'm getting off over into the rough stuff just to see what it feels like and to pat it down.
Your destination is on the right.
But this is some cool shit, which can also be really nasty when it rains. Okay, they got a dog with steps there. Very deserty, remote. There's the Bentonite Hills. Another one. More back over there on the other side where we saw that black truck. But let me show you the map. This is the one that you get at the visitor center. Okay, so here we are. Well, there we were. That's where you come in off of Highway 24. That's the river ford. Come up Hartnett Road. We're probably only about right here. Comes around. All the way around. Up here. This way. Gypsum Sinkhole is your halfway point basically. And then you come back around. This way. Temple of the Sun. Temple of the Moon. The whole thing, and then you end up back in Caneville. So at any point, if something happens, you could always go back all the way around. That's why they say it's best to come through the river ford first and take this clockwise, because if the rain comes in, the flood comes in, and you started over here and came all the way around, you're going to be stuck over here for a day until the water goes down. I've done it both ways. But that's why I like these maps from the visitor center. Okay, I'm only doing this for you. I've done this many times before. Lower South Desert Overlook. Play along at home on your Google Maps. Follow me along. This is one of those that's just gets more and more amazing the further you walk. And again, I'm thinking of those people that live in the population cities, you know, of 3 million and up that don't get out of their city enough. What's the population of Austin now? Austin's got some free space around it. You just gotta drive further now than you did 40 years ago. Southern Desert Overlook. Looks like a southern desert. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, something to do. A mile detour with the Bronco, a little mile hike on foot. Check it off the list once more. So this road goes in and out of the Cathedral Reef National Park many times. No shooting, no ATVs, which is nice. That was a pretty dramatic entry, huh? There's no roads down there. You want to get down there, you need a horse. Is that what's cool? But I can't read it. Oh, 6,700 feet. 6,800 feet. So this is high desert. South Desert Overlook. Okay, I'll just go down
there. Turn left.
That Jeep is down here too. Alright, so I think my car count just went to 9. Went to 7 when I pulled in here. Some people from California. Then as I was walking over here, I heard another car pull in. This overlooks okay. There's better stuff. Okay, I'm getting tired of pulling over at every overlook. There's like 3 of them already right next to each other. And I'm going to be driving down inside the middle of all that, so I'm done. Those right there. I can't remember what they're called. They should be called the blades because they're really thin. And they're running left to right from here, but they're just thin. It looks like a good wind would blow them over. And we're going to be driving on the other side of that soon. Okay. You got to pay attention to signs. You got to slow down and read them. Thousand Lake Mountain. I'm not really wanting to go that way. Campground and Cathedral Valley. And Highway 24 is 26 miles. This is almost halfway point. But this is where you turn right. And if the campground's up here on the left, then maybe I'll drive down there and show it to you. But it's nothing special. There's a table and lots of these pinyon trees or cedar trees or whatever these trees are for you to tie off canopies to, what I always do, but it's free if they're available. Let me see. That's a cool, should be a cool look, cool view if it comes out on the GoPro. So we're descending down from the campground, which is up above us to the right, into the lower desert, where we've been looking at the lower desert from overlooks. Now we're going down.
Living it up when I'm going down.
Pretty cool, huh? Hope it's showing up on the GoPro. Okay, you see this road? Nice, well packed, almost like it's paved. Here's the deal. During the summer, in June, this will be a foot deep of sand. Once this water evaporates out of here, this will be real fun. Okay, we'll just come down here and take a quick picture. All right, so we're down on the lower level. And there's those blades I was telling you about. And we were looking at them from somewhere's way back up over there. One of them overlooks or something. People might be looking at us right now. Okay, man. GoPro's heating up. We'll see how long it lasts. There's some really cool, I don't know what you call those formations there. This right here, I do know. This right here, during the summer, once it's all dried up, this is a sand playpen. You can see kind of how the walls have washed it out. Vehicles driving through here so fast kick up the dust that comes out here over years and years and years. It gets lower and lower. During the winter and the rain, the monsoon packs it down, but it'll loosen up and be 2 feet deep in places. Then you'll hit a patch of sandstone. It'll be hard. It's just so different. I mean, every week, every month, every year, every season, everything changes. You wouldn't do that in the FJ. Shouldn't be doing it here. Okay, that's cool there. Got some more of those blades, I call them.
Head north.
And then off to the left there, let's see if I can turn you around. Right there,
Head east.
you can kind of see where the blades continue and then cross. Alright, so the road goes left. Oh, that's the gypsum sinkhole to the right. Boring. We're not going that way. We're going to the next stop is the temple. 2 temples depending on your denomination. Whoa! Where are you having lunch today? I'm glad I'm not with you. I don't think we're gonna go to Glass Mountain. That's boring unless you got kids.
In 600 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Duh. You can see it a mile away. Okay. You day worshippers, there's your temple. Temple of the sun. Oh, what? You're a night person. Oh, look over to the left. Temple of the moon.
Your destination is on the right.
We'll go to the moon next. Or am I? No, I'm not wide lens. That's linear, but still looks cool. Man, I really like the Bronco. But I'll tell you, I want to get back over to Swing Arm City. I want to go up those, I want to go up the castle again. I've thought about it, I've looked at the video, and I learned some stuff about transferring of power and weight and 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, that stuff. All right, tell me what you hear. Nice, huh? Would you rather listen to some annoying, non-copyrighted background music? Leave me a note in the comments. So man, let me ask you, where do you get this within 4 hours of your house? This is one of my favorite vistas right here. I mean, if you look off to the right at about 1, 2 o'clock, well, moving away now, you got those snow-capped mountains. Straight ahead, you got bentonite hills, and on the end, on the right, is Booby Mountain, if I remember right. It's called Booby Mountain because I named it Booby. Look at the very top, at the very peak of the peak of the peak. It's got a big old rock up there, size of a nipple. We'll get closer. that booby. You don't see it? You see it. Hold on. Look at that. There's a big old rock up on top. Tell me, sir, that doesn't look like a giant boob. It looks like a fucking monster memory. A big old tit. Look at the mound. And what's that on top? That's a big old nipple, sir. I swear. Look at all the people. Look at all the foot tracks. People come out here to get close to it. I think this is the closest you can come to the boob without going over that cliff or making a big trek for it. This is the easiest. We're going to come over on the other side. We're going to see more of the roundness of it without all the tail in the back. Okay, from this perspective, what does it look like? Hold on a second here and I'll zoom in a little bit. What does this look like? I don't care how old or how mature you are. A lot of people say there is no such thing as God because there is no proof. Well, that is a good point. I got to give that to them. But here, look at this. I'll give you this. Give me another reason for this other than God. And he has a sense of humor. I'll leave you with that. See ya. One last shot.